Good morning, JP here from the Recovery Church in New London, Connecticut, with today's recovery reflection. Be a neighbor. You know, we can live in a neighborhood and probably never really engage with our neighbors to say hi to them or anything like that. And it amazes me and shows me again how God will use something like a storm to bring people together. I was just enjoying life, yesterday and the night before on Saturday night, because there were people in need. And God blessed me with a snowblower. And I'm not saying that to pump myself up. I'm give God the glory that at that moment when I purchased that snowblower, God connected everything, and I believe He did it for a greater reason. Because what happened was, it's like that. What was it? Tom Sawyer, painting the fence, and then somebody else comes along. Well, I didn't bail on anybody, but you know what it was? I went and helped my neighbors out, and it was like God was adding a parade, because as one piece was getting done, the person that was being helped, as we moved over to another area to help somebody else out, they came over and helped that person. And it was what I saw yesterday and Saturday night was people coming together to be there for each other, not asking for money. But you know what? I think if us in recovery who go to church also would really understand what it means to be a neighbor, it would totally change our lives. Not only our lives, but the lives of those around us. My dog broke out. You know what? Two of my neighbors, they came over. Instead of just letting my dog run, they came over to tell me my dog is looking for me. He ran over to me. But one of the people, Rich, he grabbed the dog's collar to hold him. And see, that's what neighbors do. They take the time to be there from each other. My dad instilled that on me, growing up. He gave me values, and, addiction took me away from that. But it's so great that things that are planted in us when we're young, after we get through that season of life where it's been not too good, how these things come back. The Apostle Paul wrote this in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 26. If one member suffers, all suffer together. If one member is honored, all rejoice together. See, that's what it's about. It's about coming together and being there for each other. Because we play a part in the lives of the people around us. And that's because God has a plan and a purpose for us. This is JP from the Recovery Church in New London, Connecticut. God loves you. I love you. Have a great day in the Lord, and be a neighbor. Peace.